Hey yo, what's good? It's your boy Dre La Soul here with some more crypto news and crypto wisdom for your head top. So, what a time to be alive. What a time to be alive. This is a great time to be alive for crypto enthusiasts, for crypto investors, for crypto followers, for crypto traders. Yo, if you've been in this space as long as I've been, this is a great time because we finally got people supporting cryptocurrency. Back in 2017, 2018, 2019, pre-pandemic, people hated crypto. People were hating on crypto. People thought that anyone that was in crypto, or especially Forex, was scammers, and that they was just trying to steal your money, thief your money, and all that craziness, right? But now, Bitcoin is starting to mature. The space is starting to mature. There's validation in the space. You got big institutions supporting it, right? When I was coming into this space and learning and teaching people and trying to put people on to what's happening in DeFi, decentralized finance, and fintech, financial technology, people thought I was crazy. They thought I was talking about some magic internet money. And in some cases, it is just magic internet money, but it's changing the world. Bitcoin is an entity, it's a mechanism that combines peer-to-peer investment. It combines blockchain technology, which is a digital ledger technology. It combines, the sovereignty of being your own bank. It combines the fact that it's not biased to any one government or any one entity or any one person. It's decentralized and it's for the people. And a lot of people don't understand that because we're brainwashed with fiat currency. But if you do the history of fiat currencies, most fiat currencies fail and collapse after a certain period of time. It happened time and time again throughout history, throughout all the dynasties that have, been reigning supreme. They all had currencies that failed at one point. Bitcoin is the first time that we have gotten it right. Now, back to what I was saying. In the beginning, in the early stages of this, nobody was supporting cryptocurrency. You got Warren Buffett, who said that Bitcoin was rat poison squared. His buddy, Charlie Munger, didn't support cryptocurrency. Even BlackRock's Larry Fink, who is supporting cryptocurrency now, at one point he didn't support cryptocurrency. He didn't really understand it. At one point, Michael Saylor, who is like the Bitcoin savior right now, the Bitcoin Jesus, right? Who's been buying up Bitcoin like crazy, and he's just been on a campaign talking about Bitcoin. At one point, he didn't understand Bitcoin, right? He was not a supporter of Bitcoin at one point. When I was out here early in the trenches telling people about this, none of these people were supporting it. But I'm glad that we finally got these big institutions. We finally got people supporting it. And for once, the people, for once, the nerds, for once, even the scammers, for once, people, the everyday regular people, the retail people finally had a chance to front run the government with something that is changing the world, right? And a lot of people missed out on that opportunity, but I'm here to say, we have another opportunity. There is still chance, there is still time for us to front run majority of the people that are in the world. And there's still hundreds and thousands, millions of people that don't know what cryptocurrency is, probably never heard of Bitcoin. I mean, at this point, if they're watching the news, they probably heard of Bitcoin, but I'm sure they haven't heard of Ethereum and Solana. They don't know what a digital ledger is. Many don't know what blockchain technology is. But we're finally in that space where we got governments, and not just governments, one of the biggest governments in the world, the USA, supporting cryptocurrency, right? It was one thing when Argentina jumped on with Dash because their, currency went to shit. It was one thing when countries in Africa like Kenya and Zimbabwe started supporting cryptocurrency. There was at one point when even some of those African countries was just like, oh, wait, we got to ban Bitcoin because we don't even understand Bitcoin. There was one point when China was banning Bitcoin. Even Korea was banning operations in blockchain, right? But now we finally got governments. It's like the Cold War. It's like when they were fighting to go to space to see who could get to space the fastest. We're now seeing who could adopt Bitcoin the fastest, who can adopt cryptocurrency the fastest, right? This is the age that we're in, and now we're coupling that with AI, artificial intelligence. It's the greatest synergy in the world, Bitcoin and blockchain. But I'm done preaching. That's it for the preaching. Y'all understand where I'm getting at with this, right? But I say all this to say that March 7th, we have a crypto summit in the United States at the White House taking place for them to discuss the strategic crypto reserve, for them to discuss the United States being the leader in cryptocurrency and being the leader in this technology, right? And we need to be the leader in this technology because we're the leaders in a lot of things. I mean, China and some of these other countries are beating us out in regards to technology and internet, and they're already testing 6G. They got trains that's way faster than our trains, all that, right? But we have the chance to take crypto by the stronghold, right? At one point, we had an administration that was fighting everything cryptocurrency, Operation Choke Point. They were choking every point, every on-ramp to cryptocurrency. They was choking it out, and they were locking people up. CZ, who was the CEO of Binance, got locked up. Then you had FTX, Sam Bankman-Fried. I mean, whatever, he was shady. They locked him up. Then you had, forget his name, but the founder of Luna, Terra Luna. They was chasing him, and he was on the run for a minute, right? Then you had the likes of Tornado Cash and all these different DeFi platforms. But we just got news that, the SEC is not going to go after DeFi players the way that they were going at them before, thinking that everyone was a market maker and all that stuff. That's out the window. Then we got meme coins. They say that meme coins are not a security. The fact that some of these meme coins were being labeled as securities, that whole thing is out the window, right? Now back to the crypto summit. You got some of the biggest players in the world for cryptocurrency that's going to be at this summit. You got Anatoly, who is the founder and CEO of Solana. Solana is one of the biggest blockchains, making a lot of headway, making a lot of changes in this market that is supposed to be there. You got the CEO of Coinbase, Brian Armstrong. He's been, rooting for crypto all these years. He's definitely one of the key players that has been keeping crypto alive, right? Shout out to him. He's going to be there. You got the representative for Tether. Tether is a stable coin, right? We got Vitalik Buterin, who is the founder of Ethereum. He's supposed to be there, right? You got the founder of Ondo Finance. That's one of the biggest real world asset plays in the world, and real world assets is going to be the thing that's really going to change the whole world for finance, because everything that's existing in finance and traditional finance today, as far as stocks, bonds, money market accounts, real estate, all that stuff is going to be added to a blockchain, right? Real world assets. And Larry Fink, the CEO of BlackRock, is supporting that RWA, and BlackRock is also supporting Ondo Finance, right? So they're supposed to be showing up. Kathy Wood from ARK Invest, she's one of the biggest advocates of cryptocurrency for years. She's been saying Bitcoin's going to go to 250,000 since like 2021. She's supposed to be there talking about cryptocurrency. CZ, the CEO of Binance, one of the biggest crypto exchanges in the world, he's supposed to be there as well. You got a lot of key players from all of the biggest entities in cryptocurrency that's supposed to be there. Even the founders of Multicoin Capital, which is one of the biggest VCs or venture capitalists when it comes to the crypto space, they're supposed to be there as well. So this is going to be a big deal. You got the crypto czar, David Sachs, which is a part of the PayPal mafia. And some say that the PayPal mafia is actually a part of the group or pseudo-anonymous name Satoshi Nakamoto, right? They say that crew was some of the first people. They were some of the first crypto punks that were talking about digital cash and e-cash and all this stuff in the 90s leading up to 2008, 2009 when Bitcoin finally was launched and we had the Genesis block, right? He's the crypto czar, David Sachs. I think he was a great person to pick because he already knows about fintech technology, peer-to-peer technology, money transfers, and all that good stuff, right? Yo, this is a great time to be alive. I don't know how much more I can say it. I don't know what else you want me to say to convince you to start doing research. And I'm not convincing you to invest your money because, one, I don't know what your pockets look like. I don't watch pockets. So definitely don't watch my pockets, and I ain't going to watch your pockets. But what I'm going to tell you to do is do the research. Learn about the space. Learn about what's going on. Download apps like CoinMarketCap so you can study all these cryptocurrencies. It's a list of every cryptocurrency, their price action, their website, their social tags, a synopsis about what they're doing and what they're trying to do and how they're trying to change the space. And it's broken down by categories, because just like the stock market, how we have categories like finance and healthcare and energy and technology and consumer staples, consumer discretionary, cryptocurrency has those categories as well. Well, not those same exact categories, but it has categories in and of itself as well. You got DeFi, you got meme coins, you got, even in DeFi, it gets broken down to different categories, right? You got decentralized exchanges, right? You got money lending, right? You got the infrastructure, which is layer one blockchains, which is the infrastructure where everything happens, where things get built. Think of it as like the software layer where they're building new applications. So that's your Solanas, that's your Ethereums, that's your Cardanos, right? Then you got money transfer and bank transfers and remittances and country to country transfers, which would be your ISO 222 coins like XRP, XLM, XDC, Quant, Algorand, HBAR. There's so many different categories in the crypto space. One of the most popping categories, of course, is artificial intelligence. And within that category, there's subcategories as well. You got the AI agents, which is different agents that could do tasks for you online without you having to do it, without you having to worry about it. They could trade for you. They could book your flights. Then you got DePIN, which is decentralized physical infrastructure networks, right? So that's combining AI technology, the Internet of Things, and blockchain technology. So, for example, being that I'm in a car, there's a platform called Demo where you can get a small device, put it in your car, and it pretty much is like Google Maps, and it's taking a map of the world and gathering data, and they pay you out in tokens for that. You got Helium Network, which is combating the 5G and telecom industry, right? So they're allowing people to get a device, share their unused Wi-Fi network and bandwidth, share it to other people so that they can have Wi-Fi access via hotspots, and then they pay you out an HNT Helium token for that. They even got a mobile platform, and they are actually working with T-Mobile's parent company, which is called like Deutsche or something like that. So big players, real things happening. It's not just magic internet money. This is real life stuff that's changing the world. If the United States is supporting it, best believe this is real life stuff that's happening. So, there's a lot of people out here, friends, family, all those people are saying, oh, that's just internet money. It ain't real. What about the real thing? How is it real if it's not tangible? I can't touch it. I'm used to touching stuff. Well, those days are I'm not gonna say they're behind us, but those days are being intertwined with blockchain technology. Think of NFTs, right? Imagine if this was a one-of-a-kind jacket, right? And I can have a tag in here that attaches this to a blockchain. So even if someone didn't believe me, they can scan the tag and check the blockchain and see where the stitching was sourced, see where the cotton was sourced, see what factory or what fashion house it came from, right? This is real life stuff. This is what's happening. We're moving into the digital world, which is called physical and digital. It's inevitable. There's nothing you can do about it. We're definitely going to get a pump because of this crypto summit, but be prepared for volatility, because there's some shady people out there, like the dude that was front running the announcement. He dumped millions of dollars into Ethereum and all that right before the announcement that we're going to have a strategic crypto reserve, right? And then on Sunday, Trump's son was talking about it's so amazing how we can do this when, the markets aren't open. And then once the markets open, the CME group, which usually closes on Fridays, they had to catch up on Monday. So they sold to fill in that gap. And then on top of that, you had tariffs and all that. People were getting scared. And then that same dude that dumped all that money was then shorting the market and taking profits and all that craziness. And now apparently he's changed his name to March 7th. So be prepared, be wary of what is to come, because, there might be some shadiness happening. But at the end of the day, I'm still super bullish. We're in a bullish time. It's the greatest time to be alive. And that's it for my rant. It's your boy Dre La Soul, Crypto Rants. We out.
Right.